It's a beautiful Sunday, troops, as Rangers close the gap without even having to try here. Because, of course, we did our work yesterday. And Kilmarnock, Derek McInnes, Lewis Mayo, the rest of the red, white, and blue boys down at Kilmarnock did their job on the plastic pitch that I do not want taken away from our game. I want it to stay forever, even though we've lost there, so maybe I'll retract that. But hey, they've hit two pretty powerful and blowing defeats to Celtic this season, of course, knocking them at the League Cup, and today beating them 2-1. And you know what, right? See, at half time, I was in the Chris Boyd camp. I was fuming. I was like, how did they not give a penalty for that? Alistair Johnson, clear handball. You know, I don't have turkey teeth, but if I did, they would have been fucking at seething. They would have been absolutely gritted together like Boyd was. You've got Scott Brown, you've got James McFadden, you've got Chris Sutton, the Three Stooges winding up Sir Chris. And then what happened? I'll tell you what fucking happened. Kilmarnock went, we're going to step up for our former Killie legend, the Kilmarnock Pie Maestro, Chris Boyd. And they stepped up with an epic second half performance and laid the smackdown to Celtic. Thoroughly deserved. Doesn't even matter if they get cheated out of a penalty. Doesn't even matter about that. Because all that matters is Killie 2, Celtic 1. But what does this mean for Rangers? I'll tell you what it means for Rangers. It just confirms everything I've been saying this season. Celtic are not good. And if we were good, say I was confident in us and I thought we were actually quite good, I would say this league's in the bag. Because I just do not rate Celtic. But I sit here today like I'm addressing the nation. I'm addressing the big Stevie Cool nation, so to speak. But I need to see something from us that's getting me, that's, making me think, aye, that is, we're going to win the league. And Celtic are bad, but so are we. And I don't want to put a negative on the day, as great as it was, but I should be looking. It shouldn't just be relying on Celtic to drop points. Obviously, when you're behind in the league, you need that. But I should take positives from us winning games instead of them losing points. And at the minute, it's the other way about. It's when they drop points, I'm like, yes, but when we win, it's like, fuck, we were mince. We managed to scrape it there. I need to see convincing displays for Rangers. The gap is 5 points with a game in hand. Obviously, the way the League Cup final is went, it means we'll actually be 2 games behind. Then we play St Johnstone midweek, and then our game in hand won't be until we play Hibs, which I believe is the 27th of January. Do not quote me on it. It's around the end of January. So, realistically, we're not going to be hot on our heels for a decent period of time. But there's one big, massive conundrum in there. We might be. Because if we defeat St Johnstone and we get it to 1 game in hand, and beat them at Parkhead, absolutely phenomenal. So much hinges on that Parkhead game. It's such a big month here in December, and yeah, we've had our own negatives recently. Awful draws against Aberdeen and Aris Limassol. Of course, stemming back to Beale, we've dropped those 4 points to Aberdeen. It's disgraceful. I'll say dropped 4 points. We've gave them 4, and we've dropped 5. But you know what, guys? Crazy month ahead. We just need to keep winning games. It really is that simple. But come on, Rangers. It's time to step up. This Celtic team ain't good. I've been beating that drum since the start of the season. We need players to step up. Cyril Dessers saying before the first Old Firm, he's willing to die on that pitch for Rangers. I need to see things like that. I need to see that for every single player that puts this blue fucking shirt on. And we need to see that from now to the end of the season. Because it's showtime.